Hey, Brandon. Say hi.
Oh, just swapping it. Catching jigs.
You ready, Brandon?
Yes, sir.
Got the ram sweets for tonight, y'all. Our purple blanket that our fiance made us stuck with and a pillow. That's what we're sleeping in tonight. All right, tournament morning. Here at Morgan Marine, Kika Lake. See what we can do.
Anyway.
All right. Forgot the SD cards.
You and them SD cards.
Dude, I forget them all the time. It's really bad. Because so instead of like being responsible and swapping out all my content, I just bought like 15 256s and I just keep rolling through them. And I forget to put them back in. It's not very smart, but here we are. We drag racing.
In the middle of fighting fish, and the wind had died, and all of a sudden it spun him around and just threw him out of the kayak.
I've never had that happen.
Good luck, boys.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Be the Fish. It is tournament morning. We are out here. It is 5:54. First cast is 6 a.m. We got launched. We made about a 1.5 mile trek, and the game plan is we're gonna go try to get some quick late spawning smallmouth. There's like a bunch of 16, 17 inches that I found on bed yesterday, and then we're gonna basically cross the lake. It's gonna wind's gonna pick up. We're gonna try to get the spawners before the wind picks up. Go across the lake and go try to call out with some big largemouth, throwing some bigger swim baits like a mag draft, glide bait, all that jazz. There's some fish in the grass, and I just have some offshore fish, but they're there, but they're just not the big ones aren't there yet. So we're gonna try to make some of the right adjustments, have some fun today, try to fish clean, stay positive, see what happens. But we got 5 minutes till line's in. See y'all in a few. All right, so we got 2 minutes till line's in, and I am trying to go find my first spawner here. Just want to get up on them visually, see them. That way we're not allowed to fish yet. We are allowed to go see them. There's nothing in the rules against that. So we are gonna go try to set up on our first spawner here. That way our first cast is hopefully a good one, and see if we can't get our first bass in the boat for today. Start off efficient. We got about, it's 5:58 right now. Well, 5:59 as I say that. Gonna be rolling up on our first smallie. We should be here in a second. It's not ideal sight fishing, but unfortunately we got to work within the window we got before it gets too windy. So we're gonna try and go sit up on this fish. Let me get back on the side where I can see it, where I don't have a glare. This should be the first one here. All right, 6 a.m. I don't think that one is there anymore. I'm going to be throwing the mag draft around some docks. I think today is going to be key to getting that big bite. I think a lot of people are going to have mid-80s. There's one bite that's, I think it's going to separate the top 5. So there's big largemouth in this lake. You guys have seen me film here before. Had the biggest bag of my entire life out here. There's some giants. Caught my personal best bass out of this lake. There are giants for sure. We're gonna cycle through the drop shot and the wacky for beds, mag draft around docks, maybe some grass. Right now while it's low light, let's pick up the top water, see if we can't get any roamers on our way to our next bed. So a little Berkeley Jaywalker. Should just throw a Chapo, would probably be a better hookup. The goal is to get to go one bite at a time, one fish at a time, one cast at a time, just like always, and see what we can make of today. But ideally goal, get a limit of spawners, go hunting for a big one for the rest of the day. We got a long day. We got 2 30 lines out, which means we have 8.5 hours to fish. We should be coming up on our first bass here. The one thing about this lake too is these smallmouth can be pretty long for their size. Like a 3-pounder could be almost 19 inches. So you don't have to catch giants to do well on smallmouth here, which is one nice part. Let's get up. There we go. There's number one. There's number one. Just got him pinned. Yeah. We'll take that for a start. He's got a weird thing on his back. Sweet. 17.5. You got a weird sword deal. 17.5. Thank you, sir. We will take that to start. First fish, 609. There should be more fish here. I know I got the drop shot here, but I just have more confidence in this wacky hook. I got a owner sniper 1/0. It's an owner sniper finesse. That hook is so sticky, so it gives me a lot of confidence in putting these fish in the boat. More than mosquito light, one that can, you know, potentially bend out, and I think I'd rather get them on this little single hook than anything else. All right, guys, we are about to leave. I can't see him. I'm not being efficient with my time right now. I can't see him. We got that one to eat. I thought it was gonna be pretty easy, but I'm having a hard time seeing beds, obviously, because it's low light and I got a little bit of chop. So we're gonna run to a deep school quick, hit some mid-lake docks on this side before the wind gets up, and then move over to the other side. We're gonna go to the west side here. We're gonna see if we can't pick off a couple deep fish quick. I'm gonna hit one or a couple of these docks, probably to that red boat, bump out deep, and then see what we can do. All right. One or two casts and go. I'll find out pretty quick if there's even any fish on here. Oh, there's a largemouth right there. Oh man, that's a big largie. Oh god dang. Say that. There's a freaking big largemouth back in there. That would be a nice one to have. That was like a freaking 19-incher. We definitely do not want to keep that one. That was just blind casting. We're gonna, I think there's a big one on this dock, if I remember correctly. If we can get all wacky under there. Might have already been picked off. I see you. That's a good one. You want that one. Go, dude. Hell yes. Hell yeah. I love sight fishing. Hell yeah. That's awesome. This one we're gonna need pretty big. It's a decent one. I think anyway. Is it past the barb? Oh, thank God. Woo. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was a scary one. Ooh, that was close. That was in the barb was in my hand. I don't know how I didn't just get hooked right there. Like, need to rip that out. Got lucky. It isn't as big as I thought it was. No, it's not, but we'll take it. Another 17. Thank you, sir. Ow, son of a, that hurt. That hurt like a mother. Number 4. Number 4. It's a decent one. We'll take him. Please don't get a hook in my hand. Oh, it just came out. Let's get this sucker on the board. Maybe a 16. No, it's another. Ooh. It's another 17. Oh, wow. I say it's a 16, but it's an 18. We'll take it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, it's number 4. One more and we got a limit. Let's check our hook here. Make sure it's sharp. Yeah, she's sharp. I think what happened was I even realized I had her on. So that could have been the reason why it came off so easy. But it is getting toasty here soon, so I might be taking off these bibs here. I have to put them on my seat because my kayak cushion is freaking soaked from yesterday. Came out in practice and it was raining all day long. We were just a little bit soaked. We were dry from our blackfish suit, but it was everything else was soaked. I threw the mag draft actually in there first, and I watched that fish tail it and chase it out. Well, you might not always catch them on the swim bait. You can make fish show themselves and then follow back up. That's exactly what I did right there. Which I know a lot of people know, but some people kind of don't understand or haven't known yet. So I'll let that little nugget out there for you guys. It's funny, I've been throwing this mag draft and I talk about it and I catch a bunch of good fish on it, and half my dang local trails all throwing them now. I almost can't find them anymore on Omnia because everybody in NYKBF is going to order mag drafts off Omnia, which Omnia is really good about always having them in stock. But which, if you want some, discount code. Another 17. And tap with what we're doing here in regards to our boat positioning, our cast, taking our time. Oh, God. That was a good spot. I would call out 14. The old whack. Good call. Sure. Bye. Retying a few things here, making sure we got Everything ready to rock. I don't work with them at all, but these freaking Spro terminal boxes are legit. I love them for my terminal box. I keep everything like you guys just saw, organized like that. You know, by drop shot, like nose hook drop shot hooks, weedless drop shot hooks, flipping hooks, tungsten, flipping weights, drop shot weights, etc. Keep it all organized by that, and it is so nice being that organized. It is 9:20, so we're a little over 3 hours into today. Not even halfway through yet, but we have a lot of work left to do. Just retying a wacky. I broke off on it. Not on a fish, thankfully, but on a dock. All right, we're now through 2 mega bass mag drafts because I took one out of the package. It doesn't even run right. And instead of just playing around tuning it right now, which is weird because the body's straight and is running to the side, instead of tuning it, I'm just gonna put on a new one. Keep us rocking versus playing around with that. It's just some good looking stretches right here. We need to run into the bigger largemouth, which I think means we need to go back up north because I'm not running into the big smallmouth right now. We really need a 19 or 20. Go, 19 incher. Best one of the day so far. There we go, guys. Thank you. Alright, so that's a 19, calls out a 16 something, I think. Let's see what we need to call out. Submit. Need some more like that. 19 on the dot. 19.00. And then that. We have 89 inches. We need to get rid of a 17 on the dot. Take another 19. That's a nice fish. Let's see if this one's over 17. I don't know if it is though. Don't know if this one is. I was actually fishing for this one. Saw that one cruising. That might help. Yeah, that will help. Back to back, right next to each other. That was awesome. He was used to seeing the wacky pitched over the flat nose minnow that I dyed chartreuse the other night. That was the first cast with it. Slurped it up. You're not very helping me out much with your broken tail there, pal. There you go, 18 1/4. Let's see what we got now. We got 90 1/4. We need to get rid of 2 17 1/2s. 2 17 1/2s. That's what we gotta get rid of. 1 second. Oh, it's not that big, but it'll help. Smallmouth for like another hour, and then I'm switching gears. But the kayak tournament, I go get my limit. I had a 30-pound bag on a glide bait, all green. Well, all greens except for one. Uh huh. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That was a big one. It's on the phone with my buddy Jordan Marshall, who fishes the Hobies, and he had the mag draft like folded up weird. Came up and jumped. I should have. That hurts. That would have helped big time. Alright guys, we're making a big move. We're going like, we are 5 miles from where we launched, so we're gonna be going all the way back up to almost to where we started. We're gonna go another, we gotta go about almost 4 miles up, which is gonna take us almost an hour. So we're running, gonna see what happens, see what we can put together. Hey Nate. Nate, you cool if I fish out here? I got 90. Just need a kicker. What about you? I'm gonna leave you to it. I appreciate you letting me fish. I appreciate it. I'm not seeing what I want to see. I appreciate it nonetheless. You can pull up on me anytime. Good luck, buddy. $17. Didn't help. Is that Dan? Are you going that way? Are you cool if I sneak in for a cast right here? Appreciate it. Alright, so I have a spawning largemouth out here in 13 foot of water. You guys can see right there. See him right there? Structure he's on. I'm gonna try to creep up a little bit. Throw the wacky rig, let it float down. Yeah, there we go. There you can see him. Let that wacky rig float on down to him. Hopefully he takes it. Oh, come on. I got something coming up after it. freaking go. Took long enough. There we go. It's actually not even her, that's the male.
How big was it?
18 3/4. It was a male. Alright, so that was a good move. We spent a decent amount of time on it, but it was an 18.75. So that's gonna give us a 1.5 inch call. So we should be at like 91.5, I think. So now we should need to call 17.5. So we're gonna go to the marina now and spend a while in there. This before everybody else does? Dude, that fish called me out. I'm gonna go run upriver after this.
There's one guy who's been fishing here all day. That fish has probably been targeted a couple times.
Targeted but not caught?
Probably, yeah. That guy hasn't done very well.
You'll have to let me know if this is submitted too. I don't even know if it's gonna help. That's a bummer. Gosh dang it, that fish was the one. Came up and bumped it. Didn't even get it. Gosh dang it. right, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Tournament, we wound up in 4th place. We tied for 3rd. Had the same big fish as 3rd as Pat, who got 3rd place. And so it drops down to your 2nd biggest fish, and I lost by 1/4 of an inch, which is unfortunate. I think my basement is becoming haunted with these lights right here. Had 2 fish that could have pretty much won the event for me, which seems to be par for the course this year, where I dumped that smallmouth you guys saw earlier in the video. That one I'm convinced is well over 19 inches. That probably was a 20-inch smallmouth. It doesn't look too much like it, you know, when it's zoomed in, especially with GoPro with the wide angle lens, but I can promise you that thing was probably 20. And I can promise you too that largemouth was over 20 to 21 inches. That lake has some really big largemouth. Bumped my swim bait right at the end of the day, which is unfortunate, but it's the way it goes right now. We're riding with the hits. Leading out of that Cuca event for NYKBF, we are in the lead for Angler of the Year points. We're in the lead. So we have the next one coming up. We have a few left this year, and then state championships coming up in September. But that one bass, that one largemouth really did help me big time. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about it. This is why this fish saved my tournament. For, you know, that fish right there probably would be, if I didn't catch it, probably would have put me back like maybe 7th or 8th, which I wouldn't have gotten the points that I need to lead Angler of the Year. Now, so I practiced a little bit the day before, and the spot where that fish was at, the area is relatively a community hole for that lake. But this time of year, there was some fish spawning. A lot of people go look for largemouth out, you know, way up shallow on the bank. Rightfully so, because that's where 99% of them are going to spawn. But when you have some certain man-made structure, man-made cover, they can spawn deeper. If they have the clarity, they will spawn deeper. And I stood up, and I have some stuff over that way that I just stood up and was looking around, looking for a deeper spawning smallmouth, and saw the green one there. So you guys saw, I showed you guys it on Mega Live, but saw that fish deeper the day before, came back. Had a good feeling that no one was going to catch that fish, and came back and used Mega Live forward-facing sonar to catch that bedding largemouth. Now, that one, that was the male. There was a bigger one there. I stayed there for probably another 30 minutes before I ended up leaving, going to the marina to try and catch that one. And ultimately just chalked it up to, it was hard because the wind picked up, hard to stay, you know, with a good boat positioning, but could not catch it. So, unfortunately, that is my series of events this year right now, tournament fishing, and I'm going to do a video on it because literally every single tournament so far this year, I have lost the biggest fish that I've hooked into, and it is driving me absolutely crazy. So that being said, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Appreciate all of you guys, as always, for coming on and watching this, taking time out of your day to watch my content. You guys are awesome. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Let's blow it up. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see you on the next one.